Hi everyone, it's Miss Hamlet. So I'm going to go over the differentiation or extension activities within the new packet that you should have gotten. If not, just contact your teacher and he or she will make arrangements so that you do get them. Let me share my screen. I just exit out of it. Sorry. Pause for the cause. All right, share my screen. Here we go. All right, let me make it bigger so you guys can see better. All right, so I'm gonna go over the resources that you have that came with the packet. So you have your 120s chart right here. And if you scroll down even further, have your child pick two colors and color one color, another color, and do the same thing until you get down to the bottom, and then cut them out. And then your child can use these as counters for the 120 chart for a few games. And I will explain for what you can use them for or how you can use them. These are your spinners, just like the last packet. You get two on one page. Doesn't matter which one you use. All you have to do is take your paper clip and a pencil, put the paper clip right in the middle and the pencil over it, so that way your child can flick the paper clip and it'll land on a number. Scrolling back on down, here is your dice. You're going to cut along the solid lines, and then where the folder lines are, you're going to fold and then glue the tabs together to make your very own dice. And if you have these from the last packet, you're more than welcome to use those just to make things easier. And so we're gonna start with our nifty numbers. Gonna scroll back on up. Is this it? All right, so you have three charts you can use. You can do a chart a day, a line a day, however you want to do it, as long as you're doing it. All you got to do is roll your dice, find the number that your child landed on. So if they roll a dice and roll a 4, find the one that says 4, and just read the numbers straight across. And then put a check mark next to it so that way you and your child know that that one's already done. If you roll again and you land on 4 again, you can read the number 4 on the other charts as well. And same with if you roll the same number 2 or 3 more times. If you scroll back on down, you have your missing number practice. So your child can tell you what number comes next verbally, or they can write it down. The whole point is for them to get faster and better without thinking too long. And you can give them 3 tries. You can do the first try the first day, second try the second day, third try the third day, or do all 3 tries in one sitting. Give them a minute and see how many you can get done, and then you can record how many they finished down here. First try, second try, and third try. If you do have them, write them within the boxes. I would suggest writing it in pencil. That way you can erase their answers so they can try again for the second or third try. If you scroll back on down, we're going to come to our games with our 120s chart. So you're going to flip any coin. You can do a penny, dime, nickel, quarter, $50, whatever you want to use. You're going to flip it onto the 120s chart, and whatever the number they land on, they have to say the number. So if the coin lands on 47, let me actually pull it up so you can have a visual. Oh, wrong way, sorry. So when they land on the number, they're gonna have them say the number and ask them what is 10 more than that number. So if they land on 47, all you have to do is look down and tell you 10 more is 57. If you have multiple students within your home, cousins, other family members, friends, you can make a game out of it. Whoever says what is 10 more first gets a point. You can see whoever gets to 5 points first or 10 points, however you want to do it. You can also do the same thing with 10 less. So if you flip a coin, the coin lands on 45, ask them what is 10 less. And all you gotta do is have them look up and go to that number, and 10 less is 35. So that was that. And another way you can use the 120 chart. So you can have them roll a dice or spin the spinner, up to you. Doesn't matter which one. So you're gonna spin the spinner or roll the dice twice. And then they're going to make 2 numbers. So if they roll the dice and land on a 6, they're gonna write down a 6 on number 1 as our tens. And then I'm gonna roll again or spin the spinner again, where the number they land on, you can write it as your ones. So they land on a 2 and then write a 2, and the number's gonna be 62. Now you're gonna count by tens. So if you pull the 120 chart back up. Oh, sorry, I keep going the wrong way. I apologize. So if the first number is 62, they're gonna tell you 10 more of 62 is 72, and then 82, and then 92. So all they got to do is look down and then write the numbers all along until you reach the end. And then you start over with a new number. Roll the dice twice or spin the spinner twice, make a number with those 2 numbers that you land on. Find that number on the numbers chart and then count by tens. And then just record it until you get to 10 tries. You can also break that up into sections, have them do maybe the first 5, take a break, or maybe the next day, go down to the next 5. However you want to do it. And the next one, these are the resources. Fill in the missing number. All you have to do is start at 1 and then write the numbers that are missing. You can use a 120 chart for this as well if they don't remember how to write a number or what number comes next. So this one, you're going to read the problems, circle the numbers, then write the equation. What is it adding? Is it subtracting? And then you're going to draw some circles, or you can use household items such as maybe cereal, markers to help you as well instead of the circles. And then you're going to count the circles all together, or if it's subtraction, how many you have left, and write the sum or the difference. As an extra bonus, you can put your answer into a sentence. So here's an example of the first one. There are some foxes playing in the forest. 3 foxes are playing by the log. 2 foxes are playing by the stream. 4 more foxes are playing in their den. How many foxes are playing all together? So my first step is to circle all 3 numbers, and you're going to have all 3 numbers throughout the rest of these word problems. And then I'm going to figure out if I'm adding or subtracting. So I'm looking at the question, how many foxes are playing all together? All together tells me that I am adding. So I'm going to make an equation with the 3, the 4, and the 2 into addition sentence. So it's going to say 3 plus 2 plus 4 equals, and I don't know the answer yet. So down here, I'm going to draw my circles. So my first number is 3. So I'm going to draw 3 circles. My second number is 2. I'm going to draw 2 more circles. My third number is 4. I'm going to draw 4 more circles. And then when I'm done drawing the circles, I'm going to count them all together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So my sum is going to be 9. And then for the bonus, I'm going to put that number, my answer, into a sentence. So there are 9 foxes in the forest, or there are 9 foxes in all. If your child has trouble writing, what you can do is they can tell you the answer, and as I'm telling you, you can write it in marker or highlighter, and then you can trace over that with their pencil. You can also have them tell you the answer. You can write what they say on a separate sheet of paper and have them copy what you wrote onto this the answer sheet. And there's 1, 2 more problems just like that. The only difference is I'm sorry. They're all addition, so it's all going to be addition, no subtraction. So if you scroll on down, we're going to go on to the next one. So what is a value? So they're going to figure out if a number is in the tens place or in the ones place. So 2-digit numbers, 2 or more digit numbers has a tens place and a ones place. If it's 3, if it's hundreds, and so on and so forth. But for now, we're just going to do tens and ones. So the way to determine that is we're going to ask you what the valued underline, what is the value of the underlying number. Sorry, got a little tongue twisted. So then this one, the number that they underlined is a 6, and it's a tens place. So the value of that would be 60. And then for the next one, they're asking what's the value of the underlined 6 in the ones place. So they're going to color in 6 for the ones place. So any tens, the value, if the line is under, sorry, regroup. If the number is underlined in tens place, you're going to find the value of what it would be if it was in a 10. So 6 in the tens place, 60. If it's 5 underlined in a 5 in the tens place, its value is going to be 50. And that is the last one. If you have any further questions, you can always reach out to your teachers, and he or she will be more than happy to assist you. Thank you for watching, and I hope you all have a great evening.